Hey, Coach Maddie Green here from Busy Coach and Tutor Collegiate Strategies. Do you ever run out of things to say to a recruit? I have found that there's actually a lot of really simple ways to create a lot of content and do it once and then repurpose it over the course of social media, emails, text, phone calls, Zoom calls, all that stuff, right? Over my 23 years as a coach, I really have found some simple strategies that I am now using to share with all of my Busy Coach and Dan Tutor clients to help increase the quality of the output that you're putting out to the world, but also free up time that it takes you to actually complete these tasks. So you're going to free up more time to do what you love and why you got into the profession to begin with, which is to coach, right? So the strategy that I want to share with you today is I want you to think about repurposing the phone calls that you're having with recruits, or repurpose the Zoom calls you're having with recruits. Of course, get permission to record it. But there are many, many things that you can do when you get this recording. I want you to think about first, use like your game film, right? If you are a sport that records your game performance of your team, right? We use the film because the film doesn't lie. It tells us exactly how well we are performing and executing on the plan that we set out. Well, I want you to do the same thing with your recruiting. So think about it first from a training perspective, is how well are we answering these questions that recruits have about us? What's our energy like? What is our body language like? You can use, a lot of coaches, if you've been doing this for a long time, record your answers to these questions that recruits have. Now you can use the film for young, new assistants or any new hire that you might have. They can now get trained quicker as to how you would answer the call, or, answer some of these questions that recruits have had. You could transcribe the video and now pull out, okay, what were the questions that recruits asked? What was my answer? That can now become an email that you send out, week by week, sharing with a recruit, right? Some aspect of your program as we're trying to sell them on why they should come to you and not go to one of your competitors. You could take this out and take the question in your answer and now put it in a frequently asked questions folder. Tweak it a little bit, right? To make sure that the quality is high, but now you've done the content once, and now again, use it in an email. You could save it in a frequently asked questions folder. And now anytime a different recruit might ask the same question, now you can just copy and paste and use that as a template and maybe tweak it a little bit. But you know what I'm saying? It's a quicker way to get the same questions answered that you get every year, right? You could now take that content and what is a picture or a video that your team might have, and use some of that content that you created from the transcript as your caption, but now just find the picture that tells the story of what you're trying to say. You know what I'm saying? But it's just do it once. Coaches, we waste so much freaking time redoing the same things over and over again, and stop doing it. You're wasting so much time and effort and energy. Do it really well once, and use a phone call that you have with the recruit. You answer those same questions over and over again. How well are you doing it? And are we using that content and repurposing it across the different ways that you're connecting with your recruits? Try it once and see how well it works. There are transcription services like rev.com. Use the computer generated one. Don't use a real person, right? It'll cost you like 10 cents. Or the app that I love is Otter, otter.ai. Just replay the call and it will voice to text your, the content. Simple ways, right? To get a lot of content in a short amount of time and then reuse it over and over and over again. But if anything, you're just improving the quality. I hope that helps. If you like this video, subscribe. I'm trying to share a bunch of different ideas about this just to help make your job that you're doing day after day, week after week as a college coach easier, right? There's a lot of different strategies that you can use to simplify what you're doing, or again, just do it really well once and repurpose it across multiple different avenues. But share this, with any colleagues that you think also might benefit from this information. But let me know. My contact information will be down in the notes. Please let me know if you use it, how it worked for you, and if there's anything else I can do to help.